Hey guys, so I'm just going to go through a quick mobility routine that you can use as a warm-up before you go out for a run. So this is an area that we find a lot of people fall down on when running, and what ends up happening is they go out the door and start running without actually warming up the muscles and getting everything mobilized so that they don't pick up any injuries. And this may be something that you're lacking if you do find you're picking up little muscle injuries and little niggles here and there and pains in the knees and the hips. If you're not doing a warm-up, then that's maybe an area that you need to work on, okay? So just a quick warm-up. We're gonna go through a few exercises to make sure that we're hitting all the different areas and you're ready to go for that run, okay? So what you're gonna need is a mini band if you have one. Not absolutely necessary, but if you have a mini band, we're gonna use it, but you can do some of the exercises without the mini band as well. And some sort of elevated platform. So if you're at home, you could use like a step on the stairs, or if you're in the gym, you can use something like a plate just to get that elevation, okay? So gonna go through, first exercise is gonna be a calf raise, okay? So what you're gonna do is use your elevated platform, okay? Go up beside a wall if you need to, okay? So these aren't gonna be balancing exercises. So if you find like you're losing your balance and you're a bit unstable, use something as like a stable surface to make sure that you're not falling over, okay? So I'm gonna use the wall here. So like that again, you can use the banister on the stairs or whatever you have around you, okay? So we're gonna start off, you're gonna bring the ball of your feet on to the plate and make sure that you have the heels overhanging, okay? So again, what we're gonna do from here is you're gonna try and drop those heels as low as you can down underneath the top of the plate or the surface that you're on. And then nice and slowly, you're just gonna push through the balls of your feet and your big toes. You're gonna come up as high as you can, and then you're gonna slowly drop those heels back down, okay? So this is just working on trying to warm up the calf muscles and mobilize the ankles, okay? So again, areas where you'll find you'll start picking up niggles is in the calves, and especially if you have a bit of an ankle injury, you got to make sure that they're well warmed up before you go out running, because obviously there's a lot of contact on the ground, especially if you're road running as well. So we're just going to slowly take you through a few reps here. You're going to aim for about 10 to 12 reps here, okay? And as you're doing it, you're trying to get a little bit higher each time. So try and focus on when you're coming to the top, really pushing through your big toes, and you're going to try and focus on pushing the fronts of your ankles forward towards your toes, okay? So you're getting as much elevation as you can to the top. Again, you should really feel that through the calf muscles and through the ankles, okay? So again, you're gonna work on doing about 12 reps of those, okay? From there, then I'm just gonna move this plate out of my way. We're gonna go into a few single leg RDLs, okay? So again, use something for stability. So again, use your wall, use your banister, whatever you have around you. Again, this isn't a balancing exercise. We're more so looking at warming up the muscles, making sure you're stable. So we're gonna start off on one leg. So we're gonna take one leg. I'm starting with the left here. You're gonna have a slight bend in your knee, okay? So it's a soft bend in the knee. Your leg shouldn't be completely straightened out. So a nice soft bend in the knee. We're gonna try and straighten this leg back behind you and bring the chest as far forward as you can. So you're not gonna be leaning forward. Keep that chest up nice and tall. Leg stays straight. We're gonna try and reach this leg as far back as you can, keeping it straight. You're gonna bring that chest forward. So you're really gonna feel the stretch through the back of this thigh. And then as you're coming forward, you're gonna push your heel into the floor, and then we're gonna drive that knee up in front of you. Okay, so nice controlled. You're gonna come back, straighten that leg out, chest comes forward, and then we're driving the heel down, bringing that knee up. So we're working on stretching and strengthening through the back of that thigh, and then you're bringing that knee up, and we're working on that mobility through the hip here. So as you come back, you're gonna feel a stretch through the back of the leg that's on the floor, and then as you come through, you're gonna feel that working through the hip on the other side. Okay, so again, you're aiming for about 10 to 12 reps here. And driving that knee up. We're gonna go 2 more. So nice and slow. Again, soft bend through this knee. Make sure this leg stays straight. And then you're driving up, last 1. And then I want you to add in a little hold here on this side, okay? So chest forward, really stretch the leg back behind you. Keep that bend in the knee. You're gonna do about a 10-second hold, 10 to 20-second hold here. We're just holding again. You're gonna really feel the ankles start to activate. You're gonna really feel those calf muscles and feel the back of the leg for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drive that knee up. Again, gonna do a 10 to 20 second hold here. So we're keeping that knee up as high as you can. Really trying to push up. So we're not just holding here. You're gonna try and actively get that knee as high towards the chest as you can without letting yourself lean forward. So stay tall. Again, we're gonna hold it for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, lower that leg. Okay, same on the other side. Again, I'll just go through about 6 reps. You can do this in your own time as well. Add on another 4 or 5 reps if you need to. Okay, so again, bringing that leg back on the opposite side, chest forward, drive that knee up as high as you can again. So again, focusing on the knee, it's not just through going through the motions and just letting that knee come up. You're trying to actively get that knee as high as you can. So really trying to work that hip and push. Okay, so we're thinking about that knee drive as you're running. Big drive up. Again, we're gonna do about 2 more. Up, and then last one, leg back. Make sure you get a little hold each time. We're gonna hold here for 10 to 20 seconds, but as you're doing the reps, make sure that you're slowing down the movement. So every time you get to this position here, you hold for 2 or 3 seconds. Gonna hold for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, and then we're gonna drive that knee up again. 20-second hold here. Again, trying to push that knee as high up as you can. We're lifting. Good work, guys. Excellent. You're gonna really feel the hip kind of working. You almost might feel the hip cramping up a little bit, which is fine. Again, just means that you're working the muscles there. Good, guys. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Brilliant. Okay, gonna go with your mini band here. Okay, so what we're gonna do is you're gonna get the band around the top of the knees. Okay, so I'll give you 2 options here. First option, you can just go into your squats. Okay, so if you don't have a band, just go into a set of regular squats. So you're just trying to push the knees out, get the hips down, keep the chest up nice and tall, come back to the top. Okay, if you do have a band, what we're going to do is we're going to go into a set of crab walks. Okay, so just lateral steps either side. Okay, so what you're going to do again, you're going to come down into that squat position, you're going to hold it, and then from there you're going to take small little steps. Okay, so you're just going to take a little step, bring your other foot with you, but make sure you don't step together. So you're keeping those feet hip width apart, and then you're stepping again. So it's just small steps, but the feet stay hip width apart. Okay, so I'd say go about 5 steps to one side, staying nice and low in that squat position, then you're going 5 steps to the other side. Okay, so again, it's important you stay low and thinking about pushing those knees out against the band each time. Good work, guys. Excellent. Stay low. Again, on this one, you're looking for maybe 5 sets of 5 each side. Okay, so 25 reps in total on either side. Good, we'll do 1 more, and staying low, pushing that knee out against the band. Good. 4, 5. Brilliant, guys. Okay, deadly. Next one then, we're gonna come down onto the floor. All right, so we're gonna come down into a floor bridge. So again, you don't need the band on this one. You can use it without it. Just if you have a band, pop it on there with you. Okay, so you're gonna be lying down on the floor here. I want you to try and make sure your feet are shoulder width apart. And if you have a band on, you're gonna try and push the knees out against the band. So already you're gonna be activating the glutes and the hips here. You're gonna keep your hands down by your side. We're just gonna simply just go into a few glute bridges first, okay, to warm up the back of the legs. So we're just coming up, squeeze your bum as hard as you can, and then you're slowly lowering back down. Okay, so nice controlled. Try and focus on squeezing your bum as hard as possible at the top, and you're keeping those knees pushed out. Okay, so as you're lowering down, you're not relaxing everything. You're keeping that tension on the band. Keep those hips working the whole time. Okay, so again, you're going for about 10 to 12 reps here. Just nice controlled. That's it, guys. Okay, so we're gonna do 3 more. Good. That's it. 2, and then last one. Okay, so on the last one, we're just gonna come up, we're gonna hold it in this position. Okay, so just gonna make sure, again, keep those feet out. You can bring them in a little bit closer together if you need a bit of stability, because we're gonna go into a single leg position, okay? So you're gonna keep both feet on the floor, and with that, you're gonna try and straighten one leg out, and we're gonna try and bring the toe pointing up towards the ceiling. Okay, so make sure when you lift the leg that the hips stay up, so you don't want those hips dropping when you're lifting that leg up. So pushing your foot down into the floor as hard as you can, so driving the heel and the big toe down. We're gonna point that toe, so bring the leg as close to you as you can, and then you're gonna slowly lower that leg down towards the floor and lift back up. Okay, so again, working through the hip here. So on the one side where you have the hip up and the foot on the floor, you're gonna feel the glutes working on that side, and then the leg that you're lifting up and down, you're gonna feel the hips working on that side. Okay, so nice controlled. Just keep going. Again, you're going for about 8 reps on either side. Okay, so we're gonna do 3 more. There's 1, 2, last 1, 3, good, and then drop down. We're gonna switch sides, same again, leg up, toe pointed towards the ceiling with that leg as close to you as you can. So you're trying to pull the thigh towards your chest, lifting the other side up, so pushing through your foot, making sure the hip stays nice and high. Same again, so lower the leg as low to the floor as you can, and then back towards your chest, making sure the leg stays completely straight. That's it, guys, excellent. There we go. Good, there's 5, gonna do 3 more. 4, 3, 2, last 1, and relax it down. And that's it, guys. So 5 exercises there that you can use as a warm-up for a run, or you can even use it in the gym as your mobility work to prep yourself for a leg session in the gym. But again, really important that you do something before a run that warms you up, so you're not going straight out the door and picking up those little injuries, okay?